Welcome everyone to today's first session, Israel, Making the World a Better Place. Today we'll be joined by alumni of the Arava International Center for Agricultural Training, known as ACAT for short, and we'll hear how, with Jewish National Fund support, students from Myanmar, Nepal, Indonesia, Kenya, and more are studying arid agricultural techniques and learning important skills to help them succeed in their home countries. Please enjoy the program.
Hello everyone. I'm Nazel, Development Director for the Center Arava, and I'll be hosting this session on the truly miraculous impact ACAT is having on the students who attended, the farmers and families in the Arava, and the world. We have a lot to cover, so let's get started.
Shalom, my name is Tara. I come from Cambodia.
Jumbo, my name is Steven from Kenya.
Salam, it's me Arun Khanal from Nepal. Thank you.
Xin chào, my name is Hoàng Thị Thanh Nga. I'm from Vietnam.
Hello, salam sejahtera. My name is Costa and I'm from Indonesia. Thank you.
Susday, Salom, my name is Pun Lu. I'm from Cambodia.
Hi, my name is Jamie and I'm from Kenya.
My name is Tira. I'm from Cambodia.
Salam, Namaste, it's me Vinod from Nepal.
Sawadee Shalom, my name is Nitaya Singh. I'm from Thailand.
Hi, my name is Brian Mwangi. I'm from Kenya. Peace.
So great. ACAT students always impress me. Now let's meet the woman who makes it all happen. ACAT Director and Founder, Hani Arnon.
Shalom. Welcome to ACAT, Arava International Center for Agricultural Training. Come with me. I'll take you for a tour. Let's travel in Asia and Africa. Hi, my name is Hani Arnon and I am the director of ACAT. Remember, Arava International Center for Agricultural Training. We established ACAT in 1994. It's more than 26 years ago. We got permit from Israeli authorities, from the Ministry of Agriculture, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the Ministry of Interior. The aim is to bring students from developing countries, expose them to the agriculture in the Arava, and empower them, sharing the knowledge, and turn them from farmers to entrepreneurs. We bring annually over 1,000 students from Asia and Africa. We cooperate with countries that their main source of livelihood is agriculture, but traditional agriculture. We bring students from Thailand, from Nepal, from Vietnam, from Cambodia, from Indonesia, a Muslim country that Israel doesn't even have diplomatic ties with. We bring students from Fiji, from Vanuatu, from Kenya, from Cape Verde, from Gambia, and others. It's a multitude of nationalities, religions, and cultures. We bring them to the Arava, and here they meet for the first time the desert. That despite the limited natural resources, we bloom the desert. We make it green. We do agriculture. We make even the impossible possible. This is the first lesson they get from Israel. And our aim is to be the light for these nations. During the year that they stay in the Arava with the farmers, we build for them a study program that gives them different topics like agricultural topics, post-harvest, plant protection, how to grow vegetables and flowers in aquaculture. And we also teach them about agribusiness, which is very important. So topics like basic economic and marketing and financial analysis. And after they finish the academic year, they get tools to go back home and to implement the new ideas they gain in their home countries. We do the follow-up, and we are so impressed of how students become leaders who can lead innovation and changes, even small, in their countries. They establish agricultural business and cooperatives. They use a different technique. They use actually Israeli technique. They understand something about the modern agriculture. They understand something about how to find solution to any challenges. And actually, when they complete the year here, after visiting also attractions, tourist attractions in Israel, they become goodwill ambassadors to Israel. So if I summarize, I can say that ACAT is an agent of change. ACAT creates leaders who go back home and lead innovation in their home countries. We have so many success stories. We have so many students who went back home and actually make their life better. We are very happy to continue for the last 26 years and continue in the future. And I can say that till now we have over 20,000 graduates. Actually, there are seeds that go back home. And from these, I believe something big will grow. We wish all of them to continue to the cooperation with Israel and to continue and do their homes better.
Sounds pretty great, doesn't it? Well, it's one thing to hear how wonderful the program is from the people who run it, but you don't have to take our word for it. Let's hear directly from 4 alumni, people who were not only themselves transformed, but are also doing exactly what the program goal is, taking the knowledge they gained back to their home countries and making life better for all. First up is Dina from Myanmar, who graduated from ACAT in 2012 and is now CEO of her own honey company.
Hello, Shalom, Dinglaba. I'm Dida Win from Myanmar. I was in ICAT 2011 and 12 as a student and 2014 to 16 as a group leader of Myanmar student groups. Currently, I'm leading one of the social enterprise in Myanmar as a CEO called Plan B Social Enterprise. In the social enterprise, manage all the value chain process, produce premium quality honey and selling in the local and foreign market. And not only honey, also the bee byproduct produced and selling in the local market. All these bee byproducts produced by the women from the village. This is the Women Empowerment Program as well. I'm very appreciated to do this because I'm one of the ladies from the wall. And while I was in ICAT, I have met with different people, different cultures, and I always remember the first day of ICAT. At the first school day, our lovely director, Mrs. Hani, came into the classroom and she made an orientation. And she always say that I can provide the empty box to every student, and then the student have to put all the tools what they gained from ICAT, what they learned from ICAT, what they gained the experience from ICAT. Then they need to bring back all these tools and then apply. Until now, I'm following this way. I'm applying all the tools what I gained from the ICAT. When I came back from ICAT, I have shared my experience to my college, to my relatives. They see me, I became more stronger. Then my younger sister willing to apply ICAT program. Then she went to Israel. She studied there. She stayed 3 years as well. Finally, even she can study International Master of Business Administration program in Ben Gurion University. This is very good opportunity for her as well. See how I can graduate, can show the right way to the junior, how we can change the way of thinking to our community. I always appreciate being a student of ICAT. Right now, I'm arriving to my operation area. Actually, we have a beekeeping museum, but because of COVID, it closed and we do not accept any visitor. So I would like to show some of the parts of the operation area. Do you want to see? If you want to see, follow me. Now I'm arriving to my bottling room. We use some very small machine. This is the bottling machine, and then She is our one of the lovely staff. She lives not so far from here. See how our enterprise create a job opportunity for the community. And also he live in another village, and they always come every morning 9 o'clock and go back at 5 evening. He managed this vacuum machine. Actually already late, but they're waiting for me to take this video. Thank you very much to all my staff, and also I'm very appreciate to show my operation.
Isn't she terrific? She makes it look so easy, but I'm sure you know how hard it is to start a business, bring others along, and be successful. Now take a look at this bundle of energy and remember her name, because after watching this video, you know you will hear great things about Mina one day.
Hi, my name is Menawati Tabalian and I'm from Indonesia. This is my second year to stay in Israel. And I got the money from the Nidian Foundation to support a business, a dream that I want to do when I go back to Indonesia. So the idea is coming from because I live in a village, which is we have a natural pond, but farmers in my village don't use the pond to grow in dry season. They only use it for growing rice, and it's only once a year and only for family needs. They don't sell it, so it means they don't get any money from that. And the idea is I want to show the farmer and to teach them slowly how to use the water so we can grow crops in dry season and in rainy season. ICAT has given me a lot of experience and eager to do something better, to do something different. And I have a lot of experience and confidence when I go back there, and I will prove the people around me in my community that a woman can do better, and a woman can influence people to do something better in agriculture. And I want to influence my community and to teach them by showing them how technology and science will help them in agriculture. Before I came to Israel, in my mind, I was thinking like Israel is a desert. People here are not able to grow something. But now I can see that farmers are growing good and better. And I think like it's amazing. It's not just like 1, 2 or 3. It's a lot of crops they grow here, and to fulfill all the needs in the world. My family was worried about me, about my safety, because this is a conflict country. But when I came here for the second year, they really trust me that, okay, let's go. Okay, go there and pursue your dream, do your best and bring something to build your country. Thank you to GNF and ICAT for having me here. I feel that I am a part of this project, and thank you also because you give us to all of us as a student to be brave enough to pursue our dreams, and nothing is impossible. I have one word, I like these words, like the sky is the limit. Thank you so much.
I was right, wasn't I? She makes you believe that anything is possible, doesn't she? Now, please enjoy hearing from Toshe from Myanmar, who put together a terrific and impressive message just for you.
Hello, Shalom, Mingalaba. My name is Sinwano. I'm from Myanmar. Now I'm working in Kachin Baptist Convention in Kachin State of Myanmar. I was in ICAT in the years of 2015 and 16. After getting back from Israel, I worked in Kachin Baptist Convention as a development training coordinator, the training that we send students to Israel every year. I used a lot of benefit, technique, strategy, and knowledge experience that I got from Israel in my training school. Especially, I conduct mini agri research project work for my students in the training. Today, I would like to especially present about another two of ICAT alumni students who got success in agriculture currently. So the first student is Mr. Ong Thue.
Hello, Minglaba, Shalom. My name is Ong Thue. I'm from Myanmar. I was ICAT student in the years of 2017 and 18. I always thank ICAT because ICAT made my dream come true. I graduated from ICAT in 2018. I worked with Farmer Ilangai in Faran. As soon as I got back Myanmar from Israel, I make some agriculture research at my home farm. I started growing vegetables under the tunnel, greenhouse, and small aquaponic on my farm. My purpose is to upgrade the agricultural life of my country. I have a goal, which is to be able to shape from traditional farming into sustainable agriculture. So after I have a little success from my own research, I joined Wyoming Baptist Development Association as a farmer leader to be able to share to our community what I have studied through this organization. I started to create sustainable agriculture, farm and coordinating agribusiness with a big more initiative way of technique which all I learned from ICAT. Now I am conducting agriculture farm and business in 3 villages in Weimar Township. I use drip irrigation system and making greenhouse with local bamboo. The most successful thing that I achieved is growing tomato, mustard, and a greenhouse. Because tomato price is high in rainy season, we could get more income. So we are planning to increase more greenhouse and tunnel at our agriculture farm. So those are the things and technique I am sharing to my community with what I gained from ICAT. I would like to say that I am always grateful to ICAT on behalf of Myanmar students.
The second student is Mr. Nosan. He attended in ICAT in 2015. ICAT changed his entire life. Before he went to Israel, he was a musician. He composed a lot of gospel songs, pop songs for the churches. But after getting back from Israel, his life was completely shifted into the agricultural world. In 2017, he cooperated with his friends and launched about 10 acres of grape farms in Mandalay region. He grew a lot of vegetables such as cabbage, cauliflower, tomatoes with GAP methods of growing system. His products are now being sent to Mandalay, Yangon City Market and Farmer Market. The most successful market demand that he got is grape wine, which is the product from his grape farms. I am really grateful to ICAT for giving us such a great opportunity to study high-tech agriculture in Israel. I would like to share about more alumni students in the future as well. I miss ICAT a lot, want to go back there and study in ICAT. Thank you very much. Jesu Timbare.
And finally, please enjoy this very special message from a very special woman. A native Kenyan, Jennifer Masawa was raised in a rural area where agriculture is the main source of income. A single mother, she has always been a social activist, focusing on empowering girls and women. She attended ACAT in 2018 and is back in the Arava, living in Moshav and Yahav, where she's working on her thesis, focusing on ecology and agricultural solutions. Please welcome Jennifer, followed by a very special treat.
My name is Jennifer Masawa. I am 27 years old. I am a single mother to an adorable girl, a guardian to 2 young adults, a social change advocate, and currently a student at Tel Aviv University, pursuing masters in plant sciences. I was born and bred in a small village in Siaya County in Kenya. I trekked to school barefoot with one goal to make it to the university. Growing in the village, I had encounter with real effects of abject poverty. I watched painfully as young girls dropped out of school due to teenage pregnancies and never having a second chance to pursue their education. Rather, they will end up in arranged marriages with way older partners. I am grateful to my parents for always ensuring that I had enough paraffin to keep me late in the night with my books and encouraging me to stay focused in my studies despite their low level of education. They had a chance to marry me off at my prime age in exchange for cows and social status. As a child, I wanted to do something. I wanted to create change. I wanted to break the norm. 8 years ago, after finishing my high school and waiting to join university, I almost lost it all when I had my daughter. I had to make a choice between getting married and continuing to university. I am here today because I made the tougher choice. It wasn't easy because my parents could not support me financially, but they lessened the burden by taking care of my daughter from the age of 2 months until the end of my studies. Their support enabled me to run a school mentorship program, work with women groups in the community through Girls United program, and also serve as a student leader at University of Nairobi. I am so grateful to them. Looking back, ICAT has been a blessing to my life. The exposure, the practical knowledge, a chance to build my academic profile, the networking, and being able to support my family back home. I grew interest in the Arava cooperative story because I feel it's a model that we can adopt in ongoing efforts to reframe Kenyan rural communities. Today, I know that a child growing up in rural Israel has equal access to quality life, attention, and resources that prepare them for life. This is not the case in my country. The Human Development Index and the general social development infrastructure is wanting. I have so much bottled up for the future. With the immediate being able to stay with my daughter, give her the motherly love, and give her the life and opportunities I never had. Furthermore, I've left her 3 times in pursuit for the future. I want to continue impacting my community through grassroots development, working with women group, and mentoring young school girls. I focus in women because they're the central workforce in the rural communities in Kenya. When I think about the rampant corruption and the inequality in my country, it depresses me. My ultimate goal is to be able to serve my country in the top leadership so that to be able to influence inclusive policies, especially in agriculture and social development. Lastly, in memory of my mother, a woman who influenced my passions, I would like to set a foundation for women, for orphans and widows, a purpose she served selflessly. I am grateful to ICAT, Arava Community, Tel Aviv University, Mashav Israel, ICAT Director Ms. Hani Anon, my Israeli mentor and father figure, Mr. Yarif Kedar, for always holding my hands and assuring me that it is possible when we give our best. Shalom. God bless Israel. God bless Kenya. God bless Africa.
Jambo, my name is Roland Margaret. I am 8 years old. I am in grade 2 at Epren Academy. Here in Kenya, schools have been closed since March due to COVID-19 pandemic. My mother, Jennifer Masawa, traveled to Israel. She is a student at Tel Aviv University. She left me under the care of my Aunt Ruth. Here we stay in the village. When I grow up, I want to become a doctor. Thank you.
You just heard from some pretty terrific people. But to seal the deal of how important this program is, as well as its impact, please pay attention to this message from the ambassador from Kenya to Israel.
I am Samuel Doita, the ambassador of Kenya to the State of Israel. Since the year 2016, Arava International Center for Agriculture Training, ICAT, has every year trained on average 110 students drawn from our various universities and colleges. The goal has been to impart theoretical and practical skills based on learning by doing. The majority of the students graduate in an 11-month diploma program and the rest in either a Master of Science program in Plant Science in collaboration with Tel Aviv University or the Excellence program. The ICAT alumni are in a big way contributing towards Kenya food security through previously an untapped potential of youth engagement in agriculture. This has dovetailed very well with our Vision 2030 blueprint and the Big Four development agenda. Most of the ICAT alumni are engaged in profitable farming using the advanced technologies and skills learned in Israel, while others teamed up and registered solution-based agriculture consulting companies which are transforming farming practices in many parts of our country. Recently, the Embassy of Israel in Kenya hosted the very first ICAT alumni AgriNow 2020, an agribusiness pitching event targeting startups. 15 companies pitched, and the top 3 won a conditional grant. While our joint plans with ICAT, both in Kenya and Israel, may have slowed down due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we pray to God for a good new year and an everlasting mutually beneficial relationship. Shana Tova, Asante Sana.
I would like to just take a moment to drive home what you just witnessed. Since 1994, more than 25,000 young people have come from Southeast Asia and Africa, mainly third world countries, some of whom have no relations with Israel. They come, have never left their villages before, much less their countries. They come not knowing the language and not knowing what to expect from this country that is often painted in frightening terms. A year later, they leave having fallen in love with Israel and its people, armed with academic as well as hands-on knowledge, and with bold, beautiful plans on how they want to make life better back home. That, my friends, is success. Thank you for making it happen. This is Nozel signing off from the Center Arava. Shalom and have a great day.